Once again, my name is Sam Thousand with Vibrations, and we're here for Soundboard Saturdays. This is a live stream we do to amplify open mics and jam sessions that are found on the Vibrations app. If you haven't gotten the Vibrations app, download the free app. It's in iOS stores as well as Android stores for free 99, free dollars. What we're going to do now is going to bring in a special guest. We're going to talk about Mic'd Up Mondays, which is coming up this Monday. Y'all make some noise for Ari.
Yay. Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty solid on a Saturday.
That's what's up. Solid on the Saturday, man. That seems like that could be a T-shirt.
That good t-shirt. Love a good saying.
Yes. So can you, for the audience, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you've been doing for the last 11 years, and then we'll talk about Mic'd Up Mondays coming up.
Absolutely. So my name is Ariel Bannister, and I'm the owner of a Southside co-producery by the name of Bani's Beets. It's been an establishment and curated since for 11 years, and we've had our brick and mortar since 2018. So that's about 6 years. So yeah, we've just kind of been hanging in there. This whole concept was really just birthed out of my own health and wellness, me needing a quick alternative for a healthier lifestyle. I was having a lot of digestive issues, gut issues, skin issues. Later on, learned that I had autoimmune disorders that were also kind of affecting those symptoms, and the fresh juice was a quick way for me to get in my nutrients and just kind of take care of me. So I just started sharing the wealth in that way. And so here we are 11 years later, still serving our city and just trying to inspire people to just try something, to me, a small measure, by the vehicle of juice, to just self-care. So that's, I think in a nutshell, what I am or who I am and what I've been doing. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for sharing. Man, I feel like it seems personal to you, especially with this journey starting off the way it did. For 11 years, can you maybe share what has been kind of like a highlight in the last 11 years for you? And yeah, anything through Bani's Beats?
I think the biggest highlight for me would be personally probably my personal growth of just being able to be more vulnerable, being able to ask for help, being able to learn from my mistakes and just press forward. And then for my customers, I feel like I'm really loving seeing their consistency with integrating this product in their daily lifestyle and seeing the benefits. That just like warms my heart when people are like, oh, I haven't had to do this, or this since integrating, for instance, celery juice. I have a customer that she was having a chronic throat issue, sore throat. I forgot what's the sore throat name of it. Strep
Laryngitis, strep throat. Okay.
Having strep throat constantly, and so she's been on the celery juice, I think, every day consistently for the last 2 years, and she has never had strep throat again. And she was having it to where she was being hospitalized, and so this was just that's one example of somebody who kind of swears by the idea of living lighter in that way, like having fresh juice, having healthier things and starting a day. So that really is like a highlight to me, because that's what it's about, right? It's like not just, it's beyond me. It's the idea that this is changing people's lifestyles and the way that they show up to the world. So that's a highlight, I would say.
Yes, it's amazing. I mean, and you're doing the work in our communities. I mean, space is located in our communities, and also you've been doing some events recently. How did you start? How did you think about doing events? Was it more about more of a business move of want to just get more people past the threshold, or was it more of a community push?
So it was a combination of all those things, but really what happened is that after the pandemic, I needed to be creative with just how to circulate some income for the shop, as we still are trying to like get through the hurdle. It's still not over, in terms of just like being consistent with foot traffic and different things. So I wanted to kind of bring awareness to our different offerings. So at Mic'd Up Monday, which is an event that we host every third Monday of the month. Next one is July 15th, so Monday. But it was to serve some of our things, serve some of our juices as well as our vegan options, and just try to kind of have fun with menu drops and see what people thought. And then I love music and I love the arts. And so it was a way to kind of get my own spirit nourished. And it kind of turned into what the people who attend have coined as like group therapy. So, you know, as you said before, musicians and the people in the arts love to be around each other. And so this is just a way for us to just kind of let loose and not feel so stuffy for those big show days. And this is more of an intimate setting. And it's just a way to just kind of relax, try some new things, but still take it seriously. You know, it's not like, I don't know. It's not serious because you are being your full self, but you are really trying something, right? So it's like you're fine tuning your gift.
Yeah.
So that was how it started. And at first it was like a little way to get extra money, but now it's a free thing, because I found that it was more important to make sure that the audience had that our artists had the audience rather than me trying to, you know, satisfy my monthly expenses, if you will. So it slowly just turned into more of another gift, another extension of just health and wellness, to be honest. So yeah, in that we do something called Health Talks, which that's kind of like the merge of the shop and the music, where we just kind of talk about something as it regards to health, whether it's mental health, physical health, financial health. We just have different people that we highlight and kind of have a quick conversation with during that event as well. So yeah, so that's been about 2 years now that's been going on. So
yes,
yeah, I'm hoping.
Sounds amazing.
Thank you. It's pretty fun. It actually is. So it's a really great feeling. I don't know how to like describe that to you, but it's something to experience at least once, for sure. It's really special. Everybody is bringing all they have, and that's a gift. So, yeah.
Can we talk about this month's installment of Mic'd Up Mondays? I see you have it listed as Love Chicago. Is that the title of this theme for this month? And can you tell us how you came up with that?
Yeah, that was kind of birthed because I feel like, you know, it's always like summertime shine, and the summertime isn't over. And so that was like my way to say, it was like a love letter to Chicago. It's still love. It's going to be okay. Because I feel like we're right at that time in the season of a year where things are kind of getting real. You know, the first part of the year, most of us like, okay, what am I going to do different? How am I going to change? And now it's like, maybe some of those things happen, maybe they didn't. Now you're kind of getting into this space of like, what's next? And I think that's how that was kind of curated. Like, it's going to be okay. We're journeying into the next season. We're almost halfway through the year. Actually, we are past halfway through the year. And so it's just a way to, I hope, spread love and be able to close out the year as best we know how. So we have some really special artists joining us that I'm really excited about. Some like 2 new people. We have more of like resident artists that kind of return most times, but we have 2 new artists that I feel are really going to be amazing, and can sing their butts off. So I'm excited. And I just think it's going to be a really loving space this Mic'd Up Monday. So it's just about love and light. It's like, let's tone it down. I know it's a lot of noise right now. It's so much happening politically and otherwise. Like, let's tone it down and just reconnect with each other. So that's I hope what will manifest itself this Monday.
That's what's up. So at Mic'd Up Mondays, we get to come through for the free and be in community with other creative people. We get access to purchase some juice from Bani's Beets. We get good vibes. We get a chance to perform, sign up and perform if you like to get on open mic. And then there's also conversation that we can be a part of. We can be in community and conversation. It
Yep.
sounds like a super holistic event and
And
something that a lot of us are in need of. Would you
yes.
say?
And we have conscious cocktails too. So that's just our
Oh,
juice
nice. Conscious
with
cocktails. I like that.
yeah, with a little bit of an adult upgrade. So if that's something that interests you, you can do that as well.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, all the cocktails got some juice. You just add in some of that
Yes, the
fresh,
healthy
wholesome
stuff.
juice, the
Yeah.
healthy stuff, without all those extra things in it. Um, so yeah, can you tell me? So have you been vegan for the last 11 years, or did it start at a different time? And can
Um,
you tell me what's the best thing about being vegan or vegetarian or whatever you are?
yep. So I have had a hit or miss journey. So
Hmm.
I started off really strong, and just like a good, like very, what I want to say, fixed vegan, if you will. And
Hmm.
over time, as I've navigated different times of my health journey, I just have turned more into like vegetarian, pescatarian. I have fish occasionally. I just
Hmm.
feel that life is about balance, and you got to be real about um where you are. Like my blood levels fluctuate, so there are certain things that if I'm not going to do my due diligence with getting the beans and grains and other things that I need, then I have to satisfy that faster. So I found that sometimes the omega from fish and things like that do help me. So so I don't shy away from that. If that's how I'm feeling, I will have that. It's not often, but I will have it. So I'm shying away from saying that I'm wholly vegan for the people that are really satisfied in that lifestyle. For
Hmm.
me, I do balance. So I am sometimes I have it. And then sometimes with sweets and stuff, I don't always ask questions. I'm sure I'm having dairy. So I'm not very strict, if you will. So, but
Yeah.
I subscribe to a vegan lifestyle. I think that it works for most people. And I think the biggest benefit is if you're going to really have your fruits and veggies, if you're not going to be into those veggies, because that's what it's about, it's like really plants. Like if you're not going to be into the plants, it's not as helpful of a diet, right? Because just substituting for new GMOs, new things that are just not meat is not the way to veganism. So,
Right.
I just I feel like if that's all that's available to me, for instance, if I go and it might be like a Beyond Meat burger or something, I'm like, I'd rather just have a piece of fish than have a Beyond Meat burger because we don't really know what the heck that is. So, but the
Yes.
too is my energy levels are better generally when I'm really sticking to the best diet for myself. My energy levels are better, my skin's better, my memory is better, my attitude disposition is better. Um, I'm having less symptoms. I'm a person with chronic symptoms of just like joint pains and things like that. Those things are minimized, if not gone. So there are so many perks to maintaining a diet that works for you. I don't know that it works for everybody. I just think that that is one. It could never hurt to have more veggies in your diet. So
Yes.
yeah. So that's what
I
I would
love
say.
the way you put it. I love how you put it that way. Because I mean, yeah, there's no one size fits all for this. I know a lot of
1,000%.
dieting, over the years have been so like this is the one, this is the one,
Yeah.
but as you're saying, listening to your body and
Listen to your body.
responding. And I actually have a similar setup with my liberty. I'm mostly vegan, vegetarian, especially at home. But
Yeah.
every once in a while, I'll flex on some fish. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And
Yes.
then also there'll be some dairy here and there. So
Yeah.
I definitely love and appreciate how my body feels with just, and also prioritizing fruit. I think is also amazing. I try to do that first thing in the
Morning.
not
Yeah.
first thing in the morning, but the first thing to break my fast
Yeah.
with some fruit. And
Yeah.
man, most recently I just started eating Bureau bananas, and
Hey,
they are so much more tasty. I know they're healthier, they're
they're
alkaline, but
sweet. Yeah.
yeah, they got way more flavor.
Yeah.
So
They're
like
rich.
if you never tried a Bureau banana, I know we see those big bananas, we're like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
great, this is
That's
gonna
not
fill
it.
me up.
That's not it.
Man, but get you a good, 3 or 4 of those real bananas, and you will be satisfied. And also,
Yeah,
it's great with the smoothies. It adds
yeah.
more flavor.
It's so good. It's so you're right.
Yeah.
Now it's a little. You do have to be more patient with that lifestyle
Hmm.
too, because you got to wait for those to like ripe and be ready to be edible. But
Yeah.
I just think that's the beauty thing. The beautiful thing too with vegan lifestyle or just more plant based approach is like you're learning all the time. So relax and like calm down and be patient because
Hmm.
all of it is like that. Like you got to prep stuff. You got to. It's never just like I don't know, it's not a microwave lifestyle.
And
It's
processed, and yeah.
not. And so
Yeah.
I think it carries out in how you behave. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I actually think it's a great habit to just like smell the roses and like, like relax.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
take reverence in that preparation and
Yeah.
preparing your meal,
Hmm.
growing it or nurturing it before it's ready to eat. I love that. I love that.
1,000%. Yeah. I
Yeah.
hope that we can somehow figure out ways to journey that lifestyle of growing something ourselves that we eat.
Yes. Yes. It's definitely a goal of mine. I know that. I know a lot of people
Same.
they show interest in it. It's definitely another thing to actually do it. To do the
Mhm.
research or to find someone who can help you. But
Mhm.
but yeah, that is so natural, right? A lot
Yep.
of us come from agriculture. Civilization, comes from agriculture. Post the hunter gatherer phase, right? um, so yes, that's beautiful. I'm glad that you are doing what you're called to do. I'm glad that you are turning um, this situation that you're dealing with health wise into something that is of service to our community and to the city of Chicago and beyond. And I'm also excited that you're using your space to be in community with other creatives,
Definitely.
and just that it's flourishing and you've been doing your thing. You've had a brick and mortar for 6 years.
Yeah, that's nuts. I can't
That
believe
is nice.
we'll
Yes,
see
that's
how long this
amazing.
lasts, God willing.
Yes, I think I met you. Either you were going into the brick and mortar or you had just got it. I can't remember exactly
Yeah, I was
when.
going into it. I've actually met you
Yeah.
years before. I had brick
Okay.
and mortar for sure. Through
Yeah.
JPO.
Yes, you're right. And then I saw you. I remember I saw you at Silver Room, the one in Wicker Park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Years
when
ago.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking about. But we definitely were acquainted before then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
That at that point, actually, I had brick and mortar.
yes, I
At,
remember you talking
at
about
the
the store
silver
now.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember having a cart. Yeah, we were set up in the back. Me and your wife.
Yep. And she had her
Her
situation over
jury.
there with her jewelry and her hair wraps for
My
men
heart.
and women.
Yep, my heart earrings. I still have them.
Oh man, send a picture to her. She would
I
love to see
will.
that.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't do too much of that these days, but that may inspire her to maybe do some new
Yeah,
creations because she's super
beautiful,
creative.
beautiful pieces. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Can we get one more shout out for the event on Monday? Just to get people excited. I'm looking forward to being there actually. So I will see you all there.
Yay.
But Ari, can you take it away with the last promo of what's happening on Monday at Bani's Beets?
Absolutely. On Monday, July 15th at 7 p.m. at Bani's Beets at 10305 South Hale Avenue, we are having Mic'd Up Monday. And
Woo
we
woo.
it is for the free, what you say, free dollars.
$3.
$3. And yeah, love Chicago.
That's what's up. Well, y'all. Support Banny's Beats. If you've never had any of their juices or any of their things, you should go and check it out. And come to Mic'd Up Mondays. We're gonna
Yep.
be there on Monday just to have a good time and to be in community. Ari, thank you so much for being with us,
Thank
and
you.
we appreciate you and your service to our community.
And we appreciate you and all your gifts that you share. Thank you.
Thank you. All love. All right,
Later.
peace.
Peace.
So yes, y'all, that was Ari with Bandy's Beats, hosting Mic'd Up Mondays. this coming Monday at their space. Y'all go ahead and check that out. If you want to find out more information about this event or any other events that we have on the Shabrations app, you should download it. It can be found in the iOS store or Android store. And this is a free app. This is for the community. Y'all tune in, keep tuning in to Soundboard Saturdays. This is happening on Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m. And we're always amplifying those events that are on the Shabrations app. And these events specifically are open mic events and jam session events. Why? Because these are open stage events. These are events where any and every artist can come to and be involved. We have a saying here at Shabrations where we say no spectators. Everyone is involved, so that's how we move forward and forward the community and forward our purpose and just building safe spaces for creatives to share their art and to be inspired by other creatives. So we thank you all for tuning in to Soundboard Saturdays. Much love. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sam 1000 with Shabrations. Today, we are going to be having a conversation with a gentleman who has been on the scene for a minute as an artist. He's curating an open mic jam session, all in one. It's the ultimate open mic experience, and we're about to bring him to the stage right about now. Y'all make some noise for Chai Tulani.
Yo, oh yeah. What's good?
What up? My favorite African boy.
What's up, y'all?
Man, good to see you, brother. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. It's always good to see you too. I'm blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So let's first talk about who Chai Tulani is. You coined the phrase your favorite. You say your favorite, or you say whose favorite African boy?
Oh yeah, your favorite African boy.
Your favorite. Chicago. Okay, yes. So can you clear up what country from Africa are you from?
I was born in Kenya, East Africa.
Yes. East Africa is a beautiful scene, man.
Yeah,
that's the only part of Africa I've been in. Yeah.
Tanzania. I remember. It's so crazy. I remember when you posted on your story.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching your story. When you posted it, I'm like, you're in East Africa. I thought you were in Kenya because it's a certain look that it has. And I was like, I know where you are.
Yeah, man. It was beautiful, bro. I almost cried when I had to leave, honestly, bro. I was just like, I do not want to go back home, bro. Forget home as I know it, bro. This feels like home.
East Africa, yeah. Well, all of Africa do that to you, but yeah, particularly, East Africa, Tanzania. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in Tanzania for sure.
Yeah, got a chance to see Zanzibar as well. Man, that's a That's a beautiful island, man. That white sand, blue water, man, clear blue.
The side of Africa they don't show you on TV for sure.
Right, man. An absolute beauty, man. Got a chance to dwell with the Maasai people as well, man. So
I share it. That's beautiful. I love it. Love that for you.
So, man, you and I met on the scene, bro. Like, back in them gala days. You know what I'm saying? Can you talk about the gala? How was that feeling for you back then? And for those of you who don't know about the gala was an artist collective event. It was just a thing that happened. It was a monthly open mic, artist feature, and jam session all in one night. It was literally like the artist's church, you know what I'm saying? This is what we look forward to every single month. When it was over, we didn't want to leave because the vibes just felt so good. Chai Tulani and I don't know if we met there or if we met sometime before that started. But man, we've been knowing each other for a minute at this point. Chai, can you give us a little bit of an idea for folks who don't know about it? Like, can you kind of paint the picture from your eyes, from your perspective, on what that open mic artist feature and jam session was to you?
For sure, man. Listen, man. That's going on 10 years ago now. It's crazy. It don't feel like it's been that long. But the gala open mic, man, to this day, to me, is it's honestly, I would say top 5, but honestly, it's like top 2 favorite open mics in Chicago that I have. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, because it was definitely, how can I put it into word? It was definitely like a church for artists, except it was monthly and not weekly. And I remember my guy Fanan put me on to the gala because I had been on the scene for about a year or so. When I first discovered the gala, but my guy Fanan, he was like, he introduced me to YCA, and then shortly after that, he introduced me to the gala, and I was blown away. I was like, yo, this crazy, bro. Like, say it
Yeah,
was
man.
Solo Sam was there that night. That first night, I think it was a lot of the people, and it was so beautiful. There was an in-house band. It was one of the only mics that had an in-house band consistently. Like
Yeah,
they never missed. It was always
yeah.
there. So and it was
And
like a
rotating.
and rotating, yeah, and it was
Yeah.
it was it was such a safe space for artists. It was like, oh, and it was good. I remember the first day when I went there, and when I left, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be here every month that they have this. I'm here, and I'm pretty sure there's very few galas I missed after that. I probably only missed maybe one after that. Like,
Right.
I
You
was
just
there.
had to be
I was
there.
there, bro. I was there. I put some of the other people on. I was like, yo, I'm going to the gala. Y'all need to pull up with me
Yes,
because
sir.
it was something. It was something. It was an electric feeling, and you can meet so many amazing people. I can't. We've known each other for so long. I can't necessarily pinpoint where we met either. I think it was probably the gala more. If I'm thinking about it correctly, it was either the gala, or if not, I don't know. Maybe AMF. I don't know, but it was
Maybe
definitely,
AMFM.
yeah, possibly.
Maybe.
But it was such a man. I reminisce about those days often
Yeah.
because I was really able to hone my skills as an artist. Those are my beginning stages of really practicing. It felt like a concert, so it
Yeah.
affected how I performed at concerts. I had only been that was 2015. I had only been performing live since like at that point for 2 years. I started in 2013 performing live, so I was still new, and that definitely helped me become good at performing live. I got to credit the gala and all to all those that made it happen month after month after month after month for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a team effort. Shout out to the gala. Let's talk about that. So you started around 2013. That's around the time where I kind of really was on the scene heavy for the first couple of years. When you
Hmm.
first got started in performing, where did your original music come from? Was it like how'd you get started in there? Was it writing poetry? Was it writing song? Was it to music? Was it without music? Can you give us a little picture of like where you got started and how you
For
went about exploring that?
yeah, for sure, man. I started actually making my cousin had cracked FL Studio on his computer, the FL Studio 8, and I want to say this is like 2008. This is where, if you really want to talk about where it started, and he started making beats. I was always a music lover. I did guitar. A lot of people don't know I started off playing guitar, and so, but I just had never knew how to lay anything down on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, except for like a little tape recorder that I had at the time when I was younger. But anyway, he showed me, oh, this is how you make beats. And then I started going crazy making beats for, I don't know, like 3 years. And then by the time it was like 2010, I had bought myself a mic and started recording with FL Studio. And then, I decided, oh, yeah, I like this for real. So, around that 2013 area, 2012, 2013 area is when I decided, really, yeah, 2013 was when I decided, yeah, I want to be an artist. And I started looking into how do you even perform and all of that. I was so new to everything. I I don't know if any real like new or what you call it, like vet artists remember Afton shows, but that my first show was with Afton. I'm not sure if you know about that, but it was definitely like a rookie kind of show thing. You know what I'm saying? It was like they
Folks who are
help
just getting
artists,
their feet wet.
yeah, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be knowing, oh, you did your first show was Afton, yeah. But anyway, so that's how I started, performing or started doing the music. That's how it started. It really started off making beats, and it developed into writing lyrics. And now I don't even make beats anymore. I really just focus on writing lyrics to instrumentals, or working with people who create instrumentals, or working with people to make them. But I don't really make beats by myself so much anymore, like I did when I first started, for sure.
Yeah. Man, that's dope to hear about that. I didn't know about that. I mean, I may have heard about it back then, but I don't think it rings a bell at this point. But that's so beautiful, and that's even what, the nature of open mics, these type of events that you're doing now, are that's the beauty of them, is that they're providing a platform, and a space for people of different skill sets and different levels, but
Yeah.
especially for these new people who want to try something, or maybe somebody wants to try a song for the first time. These open
Mhm.
mics are the perfect space. They're really usually
Yeah.
warm, right? And people are ready to just hear what you got. And especially if it's original and new, new
Mhm.
shit. People
Yeah.
always
New
giving and showing
shit.
that love, bro.
Yo, the support at open mic, man. That's absolutely right, man. I think I found out what that's exactly how I discovered what worked for me as artist. It was like it was just an opportunity. It was not only do you get to meet amazing people like yourself and Adam Ness and
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying, and Kiara Laner, Linear. I'm
And
sorry if
yeah,
I pronounced it
yeah.
Linear. If
Hmm.
I remember she was at one of the like the second or third gala I went. I was like, whoa, there's some heavy
Bro,
hitters walking through here. I need to.
bro.
I'm in the right place.
Yes,
What?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
To all those who, like you said, it's a team effort. To all those who put their minds together to put a space together for artists, they truly done me a service, and they've done many other artists a service by putting those spaces together. It was beautiful. I was, what I'm saying, I was so young, and ready to go, and that platform was there, and I don't think I've seen another one like that since. So, for sure.
Yeah, man. Man,
Yeah.
it's beautiful reminiscing with you. Let's talk a little bit more about you and your journey, man. You've been doing your thing. I remember, um, um, right around the time my wife and I started dating, man, we were bonding over your song.
Hey.
Do you want to go?
Oh
Wake up.
yeah,
Yeah. Do
yeah.
you want to go? Yeah. But that joke was so nice, man.
Man,
It
thank
was
you.
such a breath of fresh air when it came out. It felt so good. It just took you to a place, man. So I love that refrain of "Do you want to go?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, and you just put out a dope video and song recently, Chat, that's been receiving a whole lot of love. Maybe
yeah.
talk about your journey just through music. We talked about the beginning, but how has it been, what I'm saying, just growing and developing and just building and collaborating, and how does it feel to be where you're at now?
Man, it's so crazy. When I first was starting it was I would always listen to like these motivational speeches because it seemed like so much. Right? You got to make the
Mhm.
music. You got to figure out how to go out there and network. You got to figure. It felt like it was so much to figure out. But like this motivational speech, if I'm quoting it correctly, it says you can't really connect the dots looking forward, but when you look backwards, it all makes sense. You can connect them looking backwards. And so
Wow.
looking backwards right now, I'm like, whoa, everything happened right when it was supposed to.
Mhm.
Where where I thought, like, I remember when I thought I should be here when I was really not in a certain place, but looking back, I was right where I was supposed to. I didn't see it in that moment, but I was right where I was supposed to be. So it's been such a privilege to be able to continue doing this and collaborating with so many people, and being so. Another thing is too, just being well received in the city, particularly of Chicago, because this city has shown me immense love. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what's
it's
up.
been good. And I continue to do so. So sometimes I look around, especially in the recent past couple of weeks, and it's like, wow, man, it's like, damn, I'm doing it. It's like, it takes you. At least I don't know what it's like for you, but like for me, it took me a long time to believe that I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? And so I really appreciate even like those comments about the love drink, that "Do You Want to Go" song. I kind of remember that because you and your wife made a promo video to that. I remember that. I was like, whoa, like I just love the fact that you all love the song so much. That brought me so much joy And at the end of the day, it's really a lot of times what we do it for. So for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we do it for that exchange, right? And what you're talking about as far as feeling that love from the city, you know what I'm saying? We do love you, man, and we do appreciate what you're doing through your art and through community and also just through your persona as a family man too, man. It looks so
Thank
beautiful,
you.
bro.
Thank
Um,
you.
but man, like it's so special when you get love in a city like Chicago, right? Because Chicago is a very competitive city,
Yeah.
just by nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's a lot of people trying to cut at the throat, but you know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of artists and there's a lot of noise to cut through. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like yeah, I can attest as well, bro. Like it's, to receive love, to go out and just people know who you are and they appreciate what you do, it's just such a beautiful thing. And it's so dope that we can do that for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we're fans of each other. I love how Big
Absolutely.
said, Big be like, man, all my friends are dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
man.
what it's like, man.
Yeah, yeah, you've been in the game for a minute. I remember too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I remember like, being so new. I'm like, oh damn, this. Well, it's Sam Thousand, but you was Sam Trump at the time. Like,
Sam Trump,
whoa,
yeah.
man, that's oh shit. I was just watching his video on YouTube. It was really good.
Man, you
It
was
was
in that
nice.
joint, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yo, it's so
Yeah,
crazy. People were messaging me. My cousins were messaging me from all over, like, "Hey, that's you in that music video. That music video
yeah.
did really well. I remember
Man,
that.
that
Yeah,
thing went all around the world, bro. It went all
yeah.
around the world within 24 hours, bro. That joint went
Wow,
viral, specifically on Facebook. It had 200 over 200,000 views
I believe it.
in
Cause
24 hours, bro. That joint was
people, that
crazy.
was crazy. People would be texting me like, "Yo, that's you in this video." Like I'm talking, my cousins in Kenya too were texting me
Yeah,
like, "Yo,
yeah.
is
That's
that
so
you?"
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, and that was such a shout out to that video shoot. That was such a fun video shoot. That was
Hmm.
2016 was a hell of a year, man. That was
Yes,
that
it
was
was.
that was the energy, and I was just thinking it's so crazy that we're on the phone talking about this now because the
Hmm.
other day I was thinking about this because I remember getting the promo email for that video shoot, and it was around the time where I think it was Birdman walked into breakfast.
Oh man, we just lost Chai Tulani. Looked like he may be coming back in here.
Oh yeah, am I? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there we go. My
We
bad.
should- All good.
You didn't know, but in the promo you said, or in the invitation you said, "Hey, if we invited you, we invited you only. Put some respect on it." I was like, that was a good time. I remember that. I
Oh
was like, I thought it
man.
was genius. Yeah, for
Yeah, that's
sure.
time stamp too, bro, because everybody was
Yeah,
on that. Put some
yeah, for sure.
respect on it.
Yeah,
Man, what a time, bro. What a time, bro. We did
for
share some
sure.
moments, man. And so like for you and your journey, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm doing the Vibrations platform and we got the app, you're taking your using your platform to create an opportunity for other artists to share their art, to be in community with other artists, to get inspired by
Absolutely.
other artists. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and talk about this event that you got coming up on the 19th.
Mhm.
July 19th. This is Jam Session. This is the ultimate open mic experience. Can you talk a little bit about this?
Yes, I was invited to do the show by a good friend of mine named Rose Cherokee. Oh, look at that, a beautiful picture of myself. The flyer. It's at the Collab venue, and me myself, I've never actually been to this venue, but I've heard of it, and she was telling me about it. And I'm just so honored to be a part of it. They've been doing this monthly open mic, like I said, the jam session. And I've heard so many good reviews. So if you're an artist and you need a place to go and whether you just want to enjoy some art or whether you want to go and perform for yourself and put your name on the open mic list, man, please go ahead. It also features a good friend of mine, John the author,
Woo!
who will also be there, and Lisa Kitty, Valadez. So I'll be meeting her for the first time, but John the author is another phenomenal artist who I've been listening to his last album that he just put out in rotation. So just some more
Hmm.
Chicago heavy hitters. And John the author was also at the Gala back in the day,
Yes,
back in
sir.
those days. So yeah, so good company. So it's gonna be good company and lots of talent for sure at the collab in Hyde Park.
Yes, collab. That's actually in Bronzeville off of
Oh,
47.
Bronzeville. Oh yeah, Bronzeville.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Bronzeville. Yeah.
yeah, collab is a dope spot. It's black owned by a brother. He's one of our contemporaries. He's around our age. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, creating space for people to do dope events. He does all different types of events there. I've been there a couple times now. I haven't been there too often, but I know that there's such a dope vibe there. And he's always changing stuff around and kind of customizing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like for you all. Um, and yeah, y'all should definitely come through. You know what I'm saying? Get on that mic, sign the list. You know what I'm saying? How does that
Yeah.
list work? Do they sign at the door? Do they need to like submit or anything?
Yeah, so this is my first time being there, so
Hmm.
I believe that you signed in at the door. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's signed at the door at this particular event. But if you need some clarity and if you need me to go get some clarity, I don't be on my Hollywood. If you just send me a DM, I just I check in for you and let you know what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah, hit up Chai
Yeah.
Tulani in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Let him know you're trying to get on the list, and he can help you and get you there. But man, this is so dope. So Love and June, can you let us know who Love and June is?
Love, okay, so Love is Rose Cherokee. June is was Rose Cherokee is the good friend of mine who put me on the show. June is her partner. I've never actually met June in person. When I go to that show, or particularly probably possibly even tonight at rehearsal, I'll be meeting June for the first time. So we just added each other on Facebook just recently. June
Dope.
made the flyer. So yeah. Chose an excellent picture of myself. It's really put together. You see the roses up there for her for Rose Cherokee. So
Yeah, shout out to Rose
you
Cherokee.
know. So this is gonna be it's good energy. And like we were just saying earlier, open mic create an opportunity for you not to only express yourself but meet amazing people, talented people. And so this I ain't even been there, and it's already I know there's talented from the flyer, and there's a whole nother artist on the bill that I haven't met yet. So yeah, for sure.
Man, it's gonna be live. Well, man,
Yeah.
looking forward to this. Y'all come on out. And Shatulani, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep with the inspiration. Keep sharing your gift. Keep creating spaces for other artists to, what I'm saying, to vibe and man, we're just thankful for you, brother. Thank you for your light. You know what I'm saying. Thank you for your
Thank you.
your leadership and the examples that you set in as well, bro.
Thank you
Yes,
so much,
sir.
man. I'm really grateful. Thank y'all so much for having me. And shout out to you too for all that you contributed and Shabrations for the what I mean. Thank you for creating Shabration, the platform. And yeah, this is really cool. I've never actually done nothing like this. This is really nicely put together. I'm in this camera room, like I'm in this virtual space, like, oh, this is nice.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir, man. Well, man, definitely happy to have you here, and we'll get this thing up and show
Yeah.
love.
Much
All
love.
right. Peace.
Peace.